This is Brandy McCarthy. You're 17. You've been playing since you were 9.
Yes.
What attracted you to the fiddle?
Well, growing up in Cape Breton, you're surrounded by it, so...
Hard to miss.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
What are your hopes with the fiddle in the future?
Just keep on carrying the tradition and playing at local concerts. And
maybe a record someday?
Yeah, that would be in the plans in the future.
All right, we'll hear more from you later. Thanks very much. All right. For people who were there, it is a day they will never, ever forget. 50 years ago, Nova Scotians walked and drove across the Canso Causeway, not very far from where we are tonight. The causeway was an engineering marvel. But as Frank King explains, not everybody applauded its construction.
The causeway officially opened on the 13th of August, 1955. Dignitaries and thousands of ordinary people came for the celebration on that summer day 50 years ago. But the causeway had actually come into service some months earlier, on a day that people in Mulgrave will never forget.
That evening was sad. All the lights were put out in Hawkesbury and Point Hopper and Mulgrave, you know, and some of the steam whistles blew right mournful like, you know. It was sad, all right, and we knew it was the end of something.
The causeway spelled the end for car and rail ferry service between Mulgrave on the mainland and Cape Breton, and devastated the business life of the town. Hotels, restaurants and stores closed almost overnight. After more than 70 years, the ferry boats were gone. Dozens of workers had to move away, some with the ferries themselves to find work elsewhere.
I don't think you're ever ready for something like this. I know that my teacher took us across the hall so we could see the boat leave. And another teacher was there with her, and my teacher started crying, and the other one said, well, why are you crying? And she said, well, if your husband was on board that boat, you would be crying too.
Things weren't much better on the other side of the strait in Point Tupper. Its old church is a museum now. The community lost its ferry jobs as well, and eventually was swallowed up by the industrial development that followed the building of the causeway.
It's provided for a community in Port Hawkesbury, let's say, and the areas that great prosperity has been, realized because of places like Stora and Power Commission and the other industries that have set here. So we've enjoyed that, but we've also paid a price.
In 1955, the growing traffic crossing the strait made the closure of the car and rail ferries inevitable. Today, the causeway is taken for granted, and thousands of cars and trucks cross every day. Bob McEachern owns the strait area's radio station. He says the causeway has brought the communities on both sides closer together.
The mainland part of the Strait of Canso is as important as the Cape Breton side of the Strait of Canso when it comes to industrial development, and certainly the social links are a big part of that as well.
For some, the causeway became a symbol of people going down the road, leaving Cape Breton in search of a better life and work somewhere else. Now, with the strait's growing economy, it could be the road home. Frank King, CBC News at the Strait of Canso.
And we invited people in Port Hawkesbury to come out and watch the show, and many people did, including Catherine and Christopher McKinnon. Welcome.
Thank you.
What do you love about Port Hawkesbury?
The people. The people are really great. They work together with the Civic Center, and they really support small business.
What do you like about the Civic Center?
Schools are good.
Yeah, the schools? Okay. And the Civic Center is great too?
Yeah. I haven't played hockey anywhere else.
Okay.
It's better than this.
Excellent. Thanks very much for coming. Glad to have you here. And our Jim Nunn hails from the eastern mainland, and he knows this part of the province quite well. And he spoke to some people here and learned some surprising things. Here's his story.
For 2 generations, they've come from Cape Breton and the mainland to work here on the shores of the beautiful Strait of Canso. In the process, they've built the hard-working town they call Hawkesbury. They came for the jobs. Many have stayed because they've come to like the place. I hadn't seen Les McIntyre since St. X. A master mariner, Les sailed the world before he came home to Hawkesbury and built a successful marine supply company. You've been on these waters for a long time.
I have. 45, 50 years ago, I started on a raft right over there, much to my parents' chagrin. And
swimming down here in the
swimming, playing with the other kids and so on.
Les loves a challenge. It was he who moved the Malagawash Church to Iona. People have been predicting that Port Hawkesbury was about to boom since I was 10 years old.
Yes, it just haven't been
When's that going to happen?
Well, I don't know if it's ever going to happen. But it's growing steadily, and I think that's what we want to see.
And it's a good place to raise children? Are they staying now or still going away?
Children will only stay if you can provide them with opportunity, and that's what I'd like to see. I don't want to get on a plane 23rd of December heading for Fort McMurray or somewhere to visit my grandchildren. I'd like to see other kids have that same opportunity. That's what community's all about. Can't sit back and let the governments do it for us.
Nobody has to need.
My name is Barb McIntyre.
Hi.
And this is the Quilting Guild from St. Mark's United Church, Port Hawkesbury. We meet every Wednesday afternoon.
Oh, I'm going to help
And
you?
yes, certainly. You can't sit here and not work.
This quilt will never sell. Now, this is something I was sure I would never do on television.
Stitches are a little bit big, but that will improve.
Don't be critical now. I'm just starting. Isn't this on the wrong hand?
No, the right hand and the middle finger.
Yeah. The idea is to load the needle with stitches and use the thimble to push them through.
Not bad.
And then back down again.
Down again.
And then back up again.
Back up.
Back up. And then you use the thimble
Push.
to push it through.
Very
with the finger
good.
underneath. Oh, very good. I'm getting it very good. And well, good luck with it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you all. Thank you very much. Perhaps you didn't know, some of Eastern Canada's finest harness horses are from Hawkesbury.
My name is Joe Janega. I live in Port Hawkesbury.
How are you, Joe? Who's this?
This is a 3-year-old pacing filly by the name of River Eve.
River Eve. And does she run well?
Well, we're hoping so.
You enjoy life here?
Love it.
Yeah?
Been right across Canada. It's the best place I've ever been. We have everything here. I mean, if you want to raise a family, we have the best of schools. We have recreational facilities, everything from swimming to hockey to curling to libraries to... we have everything that
And a
anybody
stable,
has.
too, where
and
you can go and do what you like.
That's right.
Well, it's nice to meet you and your racehorse. Good luck with her.
Thank you very
Hope
much.
you make a lot of money.
Well, me too.
Hi there, my name's Yvonne Manning. I'm a student at the NSCC Community College.
And what made you decide to take up welding?
I took up welding because basically my grandfather got me very interested in it when I was younger. I always used to go in the garage and watch him weld.
And are you in the first year of your program?
First year, yes.
It's a 2-year program?
2-year program.
Will you get a job once you graduate from here?
Most definitely.
Where do you hope to work?
Goldboro, actually. They have 3,500 jobs opening up in the next couple of years, so I'm hoping to get employed there.
Welders make a lot of money?
They make a lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Port Hawkesbury's story is one of boom and bust. Once they made heavy water here, today the talk is of liquefied natural gas. But as a place to live, as with the beer, those who like it a lot.
We all can't live in Mississauga.
Happily. Jim Nunn, CBC News, Port Hawkesbury.
Well, without question, this is one of the most popular rooms in the Civic Center. I'm now inside the brand new YMCA, and this is the place where lots of people, including Mayor Billy Joe McLean, are coming to know very, very well, especially since you issued the Mayor's Challenge to the people. Hi there, what is the challenge?
I normally, I'm a heart patient. I had open heart surgery 5 or 6 years ago. I thought with the opening of the new Civic Center and the Fitness Center, it'd be nice to have a Mayor's Challenge. So I've offered to lose 20 pounds in 8 weeks, go to the gym every day, enjoy this beautiful facility, and it's been my dream. So I'm up to 12 pounds.
Wow.
8 more to go. I'm dedicated.
How many more weeks?
4 more weeks, so I should be able to make my goal very easily.
How many people have joined you and taken up on you on the challenge?
I hear about 35, and they're all excited. They're all here. So we're going to be the healthiest town in Canada. And I hope you enjoy this beautiful facility.
It is wonderful. Why do you think it's important that people peel off a few pounds?
Well, I think being a heart patient, that to lose weight, to stop smoking, to exercise, is follow the rules, and it's a wonderful experience. And it's also good for here. After you work out for an hour, you feel it going on the rest of the day. So I'm very, very, very proud of what we've done so far. My wife, Glenda, comes here, and she's doing very well, and my family, and I'm encouraging some of my other 8 kids to go too.
Well, it's a gorgeous facility to work out in. Thanks very much. Good luck with the challenge.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you very much. All right, just down the the road in Sydney, the East Coast Music Awards officially start today. This is the East Coast Awards weekend. After the break, Linda Kelly is going to bring us the story about women in the music industry. But first, Brandy McCarthy and her music.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Go Travel Direct, your direct route to vacation savings.
Nowhere near as dull as they look. Simple Pleasures cookies.
Are there any questions?
So this was your idea?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You bought 50,000 acres of farmland.
Cornfields.
You bought 50,000 acres of cornfields.
Yeah.
Without even test drilling to see what's under it.
I don't care what's under it.
Do I have to remind you we're in the fossil fuel business?
No, we're in the fuel business, plain and simple. And ethanol fuel comes from corn.
By uncovering the visionaries, we build your investments. Knowing pays. AIM Trimark.
Winter is big in Miramichi. Super trailside stops. Fantastic winter backdrops. Snowmobiling is huge in Miramichi. Looking for a little break? Winter is big in New Brunswick. It's the largest snowmobile loop. Miramichi to Bathurst. Campbellton to Edmundston. It's an epic odyssey in the snow. Looking for a little break? Winter is big in New Brunswick.
Now at Dairy Queen. Get 2 cheeseburgers for $2.99. It's a cheeseburger lover's deal. Or get 2 double cheeseburgers for $4.99. Again, that's 2 cheeseburgers for $2.99. Or 2 double cheeseburgers for $4.99. The cheeseburger lover's deal at Dairy Queen. It's delicious. Take it from me. So do one while it lasts. And DQ something different. And finish off with a tempting chocolate-dipped strawberry blizzard treat.
And welcome back to Port Hawkesbury. Tomorrow night we are in Sydney from Centre 200 for a special program on the East Coast Music Awards. But right now I'm at the Port Hawkesbury Civic Centre and hey, what do you like about East Coast music? Got a favorite?
I like the beat. Not right off the top of my head. I like it all, you know.
You like it
It's
all?
all good, yeah.
Anyone you're cheering for in the ECMAs this weekend?
Is Great Big C going to be there?
Yes, they are, as always.
Then definitely Great Big C.
All right. We'll hope that they win. All right. When you look at the list of nominees for Sunday's East Coast Music Awards, you may notice there is something missing. And Linda Kelly joins us now from Sydney for more on that. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Norma Lee. Well, as you know, some of the most successful artists from our region are women. So it might surprise you to know that when you look at the nomination list for this year's ECMAs, the women are outnumbered by the men. I talked to some women in the music industry to try to find out why that might be. When it comes to women in the music business on the East Coast, there are some real success stories. Shay, Natalie McMaster, and of course, Rita McNeil. But if you look at the number of women nominated at this year's ECMAs, compared to the men, there's some catching up to do. Joella Folds has seen both sides as a performer and an industry professional.
I think there's just as many women wanting to go into the music profession and just as many starting in the music profession. I think it's just a lot harder for them to get to the point where the public is recognizing them.
Hi everybody, I'm Ann Oakley, your publicist.
Ann Oakley is an artist, manager, and publicist. She says it's a lifestyle some women just don't want.
You're probably touring close to 200 days a year. You come home, you rest, you get just enough time to probably catch up on that, and they have you back out again.
Folds says for women who want to start a family, the grueling schedule can be a barrier.
If you're in another career, you know, there are daycares, but if you're a musician and you have to travel to make your living and you have to, you know, arrange for somebody else to look after the child or take the child with you, I think you're facing a whole different set of constraints.
Good girl, yay!
It's a lesson Lucy McNeil is learning firsthand. She's part of the Cape Breton family group, the Barra McNeils, and a mother of 2.
There was a time when it wouldn't matter to me how long I'd be on the road. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and now it's quite different.
McNeil says she has a great family support system that helps her keep performing.
Someone that is a single mother trying to do music business, I don't know how they do it, but I'm sure there are women out there who do.
I think they also are expected to have a particular visual image, and so attractive women have a leg up on women who are less attractive, and that's just a reality.
Every time I wake up.
Singer-songwriter Andrea Curry agrees image is a factor. She says female artists tend to get slotted into narrowly defined roles.
Your standard Sarah McLachlan, Jewel, then you've got your pop Britney Spears, you know, there seems to be very little in between.
Curry says more support from the industry and from other female artists might help. She helped organize an open mic night in Sydney just for women.
And I really found that women came out of the woodwork, and that the idea that it was specifically for women wasn't as intimidating as it would be if it was just an open mic.
Fold says if the industry makes it a priority, those numbers could start to even out.
I think we'll do better than we're doing. We'll just have to work harder at it.
You're my guardian angel.
And Rita McNeil knows all about the challenges that face women in music, and she's also getting a Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'll have her story tomorrow. I'll also tell you what the ECMAs mean for new artists just starting out. Normally.
Well, and Linda and I, a reminder to everyone, are going to be live at Center 200 tomorrow night for a special program on the East Coast Music Awards. Look forward to that, Linda.
Ashley McKaiser.
He has been known as a prodigy his entire life. He's been told that he is.
Fiddling with disaster.
I supplied a $15,000 a year pot habit.
I could have walked into a hotel room and found Ashley McIsaac dead.
I've never felt I had to apologize to anybody.
Hi and welcome. I'm Anne Marie McDonald. Sex and drugs and